What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther, back with a video, and today's video is actually another Marvel discussion type video, and also some a rumor update video as well. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. So this comes from comicbook.com. It says Namor's Atlantis rumored to appear in the Eternals. When it comes to characters that have been long rumored to be making their way to the MCU, Namor is one whose names frequently comes up. The Atlantean who has over the years gone back and forth between a hero and antagonist is one of the ones that fans have hoped that would make his way to the big screen. Many believe the Samaritan would make his grand debut in Black Panther 2. A new rumor is suggesting that he will appear in the Eternals, with the Eternals being filmed that the Marvel studio head Kevin Feige described last year as being about the beginning of the MCU spanning thousands of years. It's one that could create an opportunity to sink Atlantis, specifically an event called the Great Catastrophic, which would establish Namor's world's origin. In the comics, the Franklin Atlantis, which is based on the Atlantis of myth, was a small continent inhabited by humans around 21 years ago. Atlantean king. Again, it keeps on going up to the comic book lore and stuff like that. And they said the Eternals revealed that the sinking of Atlantis is just a rumor at this point. What do we know for certain is that the work on the Eternals continues despite the CV pandemic. The film on the Eternals was completed before the pandemic ground most of other films productions to halt. Visual effects work on the films continues on a work from home capability, and it goes on and on. As of Monday, of 650 crew across the Los Angeles and London studios are working successfully from home. Wow, so they're really working from home. I had no idea, man. Like, cause I know they filmed a lot of it, but I guess they try to best way I can. So I guess they finished a lot of the Eternals. They just got to work on the visual effects, and it looks like the visual effects they could just work on home. And I guess they sent it to Kevin Feige, kind of like how animation is the same way. They said, "Do you think the Eternals will set the stage for Namor's debut? Let us know." And trying to see what else, making us independent of local governments and things like that. Again, you guys can read the whole entire article. It's pretty long and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna give you my quick thoughts, right? In my opinion, when it comes to Namor, I really want Namor in Black Panther 2. I just think it makes more sense. But if you have to introduce him, I think this is the best way to do it. The problem with the Eternals, we haven't heard anything like about anything. We know about the Deviants. We know about the whole, I guess, gay relationship with the, I guess it's gonna be like a gay character. I guess they're gonna have a gay character, and he has like a family and stuff like that, and that's all we know. All we know is pretty much that, and Angelina and Salma Hayek, and that's really it. We don't know anything. We don't know anything else with the movie besides that. We just been hearing more about identity politics rather than the stories. We haven't really heard anything about the Celestials, or we haven't heard a lot of stuff about it. We just been hearing like little social justice warriors stuff in general, but we haven't heard anything really about the plot. The Deviants, which I guess is Thanos' race, so I guess they would have to. The Eternals and the Deviants would have to fight. Again, I only read like 8-9 pages of the Eternals, because I saw that in Barnes & Noble. I read like 9 pages. I just closed that and I was like throwing out the garbage. And the problem is that the comics got canceled. Like the Eternal comic got canceled like in the 60s and the 70s multiple times, and they're changing it up completely. What I've been told is that they have race swap and gender swap everybody. So the characters from the movies are not even going to be from the comics, really. It's going to be completely different. Namor in there, I really want Namor in there, but I guess if they do drop Namor, it will make more sense. I think it will be like if Namor pops up, or at least the Atlanteans pop up, it would make it where if Namor drops in Black Panther 2, at least it will make sense. Because again, we've had like Easter eggs of Namor, like Iron Man 2, with the Atlantis, with the newspaper. Then you had Sam Jackson and Robert Downey with the map, and you had Wakanda, then you had Atlantis. Then you had the reference from Endgame talking about there's an earthquake under the ocean. We're handling it by not handling it. So that's like an Easter egg towards Namor. But again, we haven't had anything where it's like, this is Atlantis, the Samara, the king of Atlantis is here, the Submariner is here. We haven't had it where it's like blatantly. We just had very little Easter eggs and, you know, kind of sneaking their way. Because I know a long time ago, was it like 2013 or 14? They were trying to do like a Namor like movie, but then Universal and the rights and stuff like that. And what I've been told, at least with Namor, is that you can have Namor in the movie, you just can't make a movie with him. So you could have him like Hulk, where he's a supporting character. You can't, or even like Spider-Man, but you can't make him. You can't have a movie with him without Universal getting a cut of that check, and Comcast has to come in there and stuff like that. So if Namor's in there, it will be cool. I think it'll be dope. I really want Namor in there because I really think him and Black Panther would have the best political rivalry. And again, they've been hating each other for decades over politics and political views. The War of Two Kings arc, I would like to see that in Black Panther 2. But if Namor pops up, or either they reference him or they reference Atlantis, if they drop it in the Eternals, I'm okay with it as well, because it's like, okay, it will show you that, okay, he is coming to the phase 4, phase 5, and it will make more sense, and the audience will be like, oh, who is Namor? Where the hell he came from? Well, they've been all these little Easter eggs and references of him coming, just like with Black Panther, right? When they introduced, because a lot of people were so, what I remember when Civil War came out, when they introduced Black Panther, like when you watch, well, first of all, there's two things, right? The Iron Man 2 reference, Captain America with the shield with the vibranium, and Age of Ultron was just so blatant you couldn't even miss it. You literally had vibranium in the freaking movie, Ultron having vibranium in the movie, and then you have Claw. You're like, alright, Black Panther's coming in very, very soon. You feel me? And then when Captain Marvel, you know, had the Easter egg drop with the pager and Infinity War, so you already know she's coming in. So with Namor doing that, I think it would make more sense, and I guess it will fit with the overall story. But Namor being in there, again, I would have to see it till I believe it. And again, we haven't really heard much of Namor. Like, you know, Kevin Feige has to come out and publicly say, because they said if and when. That's it. They're not gonna came out and say we're gonna throw Namor in here. And now that they also have the mutants, which is smart as hell, because now they have the right to X-Men, Fantastic Four, and all these other characters. Now they can reference mutants without getting, like, going through legal stuff and getting sued and stuff like that. Since they own Fox, they don't have to worry about that. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think Namor is going to appear in the Eternals? Do you think they'll reference him in another movie? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think they're going to put him in Black Panther 2, which I'm crossing my fingers. I really want Namor and Black Panther 2, and also I can kind of flex my muscles and talk a lot of talk, so you know, that's just my personal opinion. So again, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.